I'm Damien.
Jared.
Quentin.
KB.
Mika.
Adrian.
Mervis.
Mess.
Well, what I like about Chop It Up is just the camaraderie that we have, and just the people that we work with. Been here, like I said, I've been here 4 years, and you know, there's been a couple people that have come and go, and there's been new people that have been here for at least 2 or 3 years since I've been here, and it's just been a real good group of people to work with.
Chop It Up's reputation in terms of how people view us, I feel like is stronger, a lot stronger than what we try to portray it to be. It's way deeper than any individuals sitting here.
I agree. The shop is just way bigger than even us 8. I think our clients have a lot to do with why I love it, like working here so much. You know what I mean? Our clients is definitely supportive. Without our clients, of course, you know, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing. So,
in barber school, they teach you a wide range of everything. I mean, in terms of just knowing just lost art, like stuff like using a straight razor. We incorporate that today and Chop It Up because we understand that there's a lot of
a lot of stuff lost in barbering.
Yeah,
neck shaves. The traditions is not there too much anymore. So when an older person comes in, you hit them with a neck shave, just a little extras. They remember that because they haven't gotten it in such a long time.
No one's wearing a uniform. You know what I mean? Here, we all wear smocks, so say Chop It Up on it, you can identify who actually works at the shop to cut hair.
I came in and watched people that were booked out, had 18, 19 appointments a day, no room. I watched how they cut, how they interact with their clients, because at the end of the day, it's all about the client. Client can come to Chop It Up barbershop and get a good haircut from any chair he sits in. Why is he coming to sit in your chair? It's the interaction. Remembering where he went last time, where his son's football game. It's a lot more than just cutting hair.
You know, when he was in school, you know, Mervis would come and do demos, you know, show us what he did at Chop It Up, and he would always tell us his story as far as how he became a barber. And I was always told him and these guys, like, he was the only one I was drawn to that I could listen to, and I believed in what he was talking about. And that's what I wanted to do, you know, as far as his story, what he was saying, how he became a barber, what he wanted to do with his life and all that. And that's what so that's what drew me to him, you know, and like now we sitting here, you know, put me on the team, and I'm loving it, you know what I'm saying? This is what I want to do.
He's the OG, him and KB, original Seattle.
OG Triple.
From Triple.
I'm not from Seattle, no.
Not from Seattle.
You're not repping Seattle?
Not repping Seattle.
I mean,
well,
we all rep
Seattle,
Seattle, but, you know, I learn a lot from everybody here, but I love hearing this guy's story, Damien.
I'm 41, you know what I'm saying, so I would probably look it, but, thank you. But I was cutting hair when I was 17, 18 years old, you know, probably not doing it the right way, but I was learning, you know, and I had a lot of friends that became barbers when I was in my early 20s, and I'd see them, and I'd go get my hair cut, and they were still doing it, and I was gonna go to school when I was younger, but I wasn't ready, you know, my mind frame wasn't ready. I wanted it right then, I was too impatient, you know, but then as I got older, I started realizing, you know, that I could do it now, you know, and I take it seriously. You know, when somebody asked me when I was 20 years old what I want to do in 10 years, I'd laugh at them. Like, 10 years? That's a long time away. I'm not thinking about that. Them 10 years passed and I wasn't doing nothing, you know. One day, like, man, let me go barber. Let me go to barber school, check it out, you know. And it didn't take me that long, you know. And I'm here, you know. There's more to the story. I could talk all day, but it gets deeper. You know, if you want to ask some questions, just get me started.
Yeah.
Me, I started off Chop It Up as a client. Mr. KB back there used to cut my hair. So when I first moved up here, I used to take 3 buses to get here for the razor lineup. Because other barbershops didn't give me a razor lineup. So by me coming here as a client, just the atmosphere, just the walls here, they feed off of good energy. So I started talking to Kyle, my barber. I was like, hey man, if I go to barber school, you think you can give me a job? So he talked to Mervis, said, all right man, go to barber school. I signed up the next week. And that's all she wrote.
As I grew up, like the type of barbershop I like to go to when I got my hair cut, You know, I come out, I'm stressed out, but it's a place to vent with other people that might understand. You know, you got something going on at home with your other. You can vent, tell somebody else about it, and it's just a big conversation. And it's just, I like that feel. It's a getaway. You know, that's how I feel with all the clients. They come to the barbershop to get away sometime, you know.
I mean, it's like the most fun environment, you know. You get to come to work, you get to joke around, play around, be serious when it comes to doing your job. But while you're doing your job, you got to know how to interact with clients that are sitting down. You interact with the barbers. You create an environment where it becomes fun. And even when the clients are sitting there, when they leave, they're like, "Oh, I love coming here."
Because
you know, I love
everybody
coming
here
here because of the
clowning on
environment,
each other.
because we're clowning.
They got a 10-second rule over here.
We have a 10-second
yeah.
rule, meaning if you say something, you have 10 seconds to retract your statement before someone goes to Google. Because when you get on Google and look up your fact that you said was right and is completely wrong,
speak nothing but the truth in that shop.
You're cooking.
If people can leave the shop believing stuff that really ain't true. So we want to make sure.
If you're a good salesman like I am, you know what I mean? You freestyle. It just,
see, that was before
and it
Google.
never comes back to you.
That was before.
That was before Google. See, we have people that just freestyle. Like Ray Lewis has 16. What was it? 11 tackles the championship game. Like, come on.
How do you? Not true.
It's not true. Me and Mervis have went to a skater shop because one of the barbers before was wearing skinny jeans. And he was saying they weren't skinny jeans, so we had to verify and go to the skate shop.
Shut the shop down.
Shut it down.
Back in
Go
10
over
minutes.
there and come back. We'll be back.
And we asked him, and he said yes, it was in the skinny jean family.
Because we
On the skinny jeans tree.
And the skinny jean tree.
I love when we do the dares.
Oh, we have competitions, yeah.
I had a client that said his buddy at Microsoft had the record for 12 Krispy Kreme in 3 minutes 24 seconds. So Mikal said, "I bet you $50 you can't do it in 5 minutes." I did it in 4.5 minutes.
chop it up in terms of diversity. You're talking about people that have several different backgrounds, whether if you're from out of the country or they're bilingual. You know, I myself, I speak Spanish, fluent Spanish. I have several clientele, several of my clients that don't speak English. You know, so how do I communicate to them? You gotta have somebody that can do that. I provide a service. I know there's other people that provide other services for other people. You know,
People can come in here and get any service they want to.
Yeah, the online booking is a way for us to help you, the clients.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we can make life easier for you. And we cut all type of hair. As long as you got hair, we can cut it. So we're not catered toward one particular group of people, you know.
One thing we pride ourselves on in Chop It Up Barbershop is online booking. First barbershop in Washington to do it. Before Hair Masters, before any other chain salons, first.
We coming up on 40,000 appointments. We just passed up the 30,000 mark of appointments. Online people that booked online.
The app's for on the go. Mothers that are at soccer games, mothers that are at football practice, they can sit right, they don't need a laptop, they can just get on their phone, book their appointment, leave practice, get their hair cut, and go home time for dinner.
You can also leave notes, anything that you want to tell your barber when you book your appointment. Leave a note for them, whatever you want to say, anything. Even if you just want to joke around, some people do that.
so you can definitely download an app on your tablet, iPod, cell phone, etc.
By the way, the app's free.
And the app's free, yeah.
For now.
Free app.
Yeah, for Android and
iPhones, Androids.
All Apple products.
Ain't nothing like being a barber. You got sports on TV, you wear what you want. Only thing you gotta do is be professional. Love what you do.
This is probably one of the only jobs where you get off work and then you stay and hang out afterwards and just kick it.
Yeah, it's just your family away from your real family, you know what I mean? And what makes it, more better to get money with your family, you know what I mean?
I just know that these people that that are standing here, they really believe in the big picture, and they help shape the big picture. We have meetings every Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. We do conference calls. And we meet up. We talk about what we're doing next. we wanted people to kind of meet everybody that's responsible for everything we got going on, you know, for the clients and whoever else that didn't know. You know, this is a formal introduction. Allow us to reintroduce ourselves, you know, on some Jay-Z stuff or something going on.
We out about the business and we keep it sharp as javelins. Now who gon' chop me up?